Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy D Wayne bringing you yet another YouTube video at this time. So basically it's going to be another deck profile for you guys, and this time we're going to be doing Unchained. So let's basically keep it simple and let's get straight into the deck profile. Alright, of course, monsters. Alright. So first we have Unchained Twins or Rakia. So basically the niche with Unchained is that they all, destroy. They just destroy everything. They destroy their own cards, they destroy the opponent cards, they destroy everything in order to trigger all various effects. So in particular this one quick effect targets one card on you control and destroys it, and you can act special summon for the rest of the turn except fiends. And when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your hand or deck. So this is important when interacting on your opponent's turn, since it is a quick effect. Alright, next we have Unchained Aruha. Now, this one special summons itself by destroying a card you control. Of course, you can special summon but fiends for the rest of the turn after you do this. And when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon a Unchained from your hand or deck. Alright, this is Unchained Twins Sarama. So this one activates, you can set an Unchained card that includes monsters, spell, or traps, and then destroy one card you control. And when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your hand or deck. So basically you could destroy the spell or traps to trigger their effects, or you can destroy any of the other monsters to trigger their effects as well. So it's a bit of recursion when you need it. So yeah, pretty good. Now we have the Indomitable Unchained Soul. So this card special summons itself whenever a card on you control is destroyed. And when it's special summoned, you can discard a card to destroy a card on the field. So this is non-targeting removal. And when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card during the end phase. And after it's special summoned by that way, if it's removed from the field again, it shuffles back. It goes back to the bottom of the deck. This card is really solid. Next we have Unchained Soul of Disaster. Now this is what sets up your link plays. So of course this card gains like 300 attack for each Unchained card in your graveyard. That effect is not really going to count for much, but it's there. And also this when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target an Unchained monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So also you can use this card in a monster your opponent controls, and immediately after that effect's resolved, you can link summon using that opponent's monster and this card. So yeah, so this card is pretty good to remove pesky monsters that can't be destroyed or anything like that. But unfortunately the effect targets, so if you're dealing with a monster that's untargetable, you'll have a hard time doing that. So yeah, that's another important fact as well. Most of the effects target, including this and the link monsters when I get into them. So that's one of the Achilles heels of the deck, that the effects target. Alright, so that's it for that. So now we have a mini Dark Master engine. So we have the Malice and Banishment. Banishment responds to attacks, and I believe Malice responds to spell or trap effects. You can discard each of these in those particular situations to special summon a level 8 Fiend Monster from your graveyard. And when a level 8 Fiend Monster goes to the graveyard, while these are in your graveyard, you can add them to your hand. So you set up pretty much a loop using your level 8 monsters and these cards. So yeah. Alright, we have Cursed Necrophilia. Now this card special summons itself by returning 3 banished to the deck to special summon itself. And when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, it can special summon itself back during the end phase. So this card is really good. It's a level 8 option, of course. Triggers with your banishment cards. So yeah, it's really card is really good. Last but not least, for the monsters, we have Dark Necrophilia. This is basically oldie but goodie, of course. So you banish 3 fiends to special summon this card. And when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can take control of one of your opponent's monsters until the end phase and essentially equip itself to the monster and take control of it. Alright? So yeah, that's that. So that is it for the monsters. We're going to go into the spells. Alright. First we have Abomination Prison. Basically, the niche with the Unchained spell of trap cards is that they, when set, can special summon Unchained monsters from the deck, and they all each have their own unique effects as well. So, pretty much with this one searches the entire archetype of the card. Add an Unchained card from your deck to your hand. So, yeah, this card is really important for the deck. The most expensive card in the deck as well. So, I believe I picked these up for about 18 bucks a piece, so it's pretty important for the deck, of course. Next we have Wailing of the Unchained Soul. Now when you link summon an Unchained monster, you can activate this effect and destroy a card on the field. And of course with this second effect, being able to special summon a special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. Got some text. We are trading, of course, since we run a lot of level 8 options, so why not you convert that into advantage with drawing 2 extra cards. Then we have Dark Spirit Mastery. This one discards a card to add 1 level 8 fiend from your deck to your hand. Also, it's the other effect deals with the spirit message and stuff. Obviously, we're not dealing with that, so I won't be discussing that. So, obviously you're mainly using it for its search effect. So, yeah. Triple Allure Darkness, of course. We run plenty of dark targets in here, so you'll definitely be able to resolve this effect. Full Rebellion, of course. Get you an Unchained monster so that you can summon or set off a Sarama's effect to be able to set up plays from there. So, yeah. 1 Dark Hole, of course. Your monsters want to be destroyed, of course, so why not? 3 Claw by the Graves, of course. If all of your monsters summoned from all your monster effects summoned from the hand or deck, of course, which makes it susceptible to ash. So you gotta have these to, stop your ashes from resolving and stopping your plays, of course. Double Twin Twister, of course, being able to stop the back row, of course, is very important, of course, because the deck can't really handle being bombarded with back row, so destroying them helps out a lot. Alright, so that is it for the spells. For the traps now. The Chamber of the Unchained. Now this is essentially your Call of the Haunted, of course, being able to special summon your Unchained from the hand or graveyard, of course. Simple enough. And of course, with all Unchained special summon from the deck when it's destroyed while set. And now we have Escaped on the Unchained. This one's unique ability, it destroys 1 Unchained monster you control to destroy one card your opponent controls as well. So, it's a nice piece of interaction for your opponent's turn, while setting up your Unchained Monsters effects. Lastly, we have one Jar of Avarice. Basically, shuffles back 5 cards in your graveyard to draw 1 card. Alright, so that is it for the deck. We're going to go into the extra deck. Pretty small. Three Unchained Soul of Rage. Now this is your Link 2, of course, 1800 attack. This one has a quick effect where it can link summon with one of your opponent's special summoned monsters. So this is during your turn, of course. No, during your opponent's turn, it can, it's unfortunate that it's only during your opponent's turn. It would have been better if it could do it, during either player's turn, but, that's the way it works, and it specifically targets your opponent's special summoned monster. So that's that. It does that. So also when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target a fiend monster and add it to your hand. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so now we have 2 Unchained of Anguish. While this is not a quick effect, it's, it can target one of your opponent's monsters. Doesn't matter if it was special summoned, and link summon with the monster as well. So, and also when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, just like with Rage, you can target a fiend monster and add it to your hand. Alright, last but not least, we have the Link 4. This is Unchained Abomination. So basically this card says, when you brave, I destroy. So when a card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy 1 card on the field. What's the other ones? Card on the field, destroy it. When a monster is destroyed by battle, destroy another card on the field, and during the end phase, you can just destroy 1 card on the field. So this card is this card is pretty hilarious. It really does control the board, and I don't know why I'm laughing, but this card is pretty hilarious. When you do stuff, it does stuff. So, it's important when controlling the field and, making your opponent think twice about doing things while this card is on the field. So, yeah, this card is really good. Alright, well, that is it for the deck profile, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of Unchained, of course, in the comments. Of course, I'll be talking to you guys about that. So, that is that. So I'll be bringing you guys more videos in the meantime. But until then, peace, YouTube.